I don't know, it's dark out and we're headed off to some whiskey event with Jeptha Creed.
Who?
Is that who we're going with?
Who is it?
Jeptha Creed? Jeptha? Anyway, you all know what the hell I'm talking about. Yeah, look at all that red, look all devilish. Anyway, we're off to this whiskey event. One of Ryan's little perks from his golden ticket. So, we'll see you when we get there, because I have no clue where the hell we're going. All right, we made it over here to the neighborhood clubhouse called Birch Road. Mr. Ryan dropped my gimpy ass off and go find a place to park. So now we're gonna make our way up this lovely ice sidewalk.
All right, we're here for the Jeptha Creed Distillery Masterclass. Let's go check it out. Inside the event, a bunch of people here already sampling products, drinking old fashions. We're going to get one in ourselves.
I am Joyce Nethery with Jeptha Creed Distillery in Shelbyville, Kentucky. We're right in the middle of the Bourbon Trail, so but nice and centrally located. It's really easy to get to us. We're right in between Louisville and Frankfort being where Buffalo Trace is. So we're right there in the middle of it all. Great place to come and visit, for sure. Now, we are a family going on with the distillery. We're family run, family owned, family financed. We grow all of the corn that we use in our bourbons ourselves. So all the corn is grown on our own estate properties. So the whole equivalent with wine, we have our own terroir going on with our bourbon. And more than that, we have our own heirloom varietal of corn that we're using in our bourbons. So this is a red varietal that is going to be in all of the bourbons that we're going to taste tonight. This is called Bloody Butcher. It is non-GMO, it is open pollinated, and it's been documented in use since at least 1845. So it's very, very old-fashioned, and it's like where our great-grandparents lived. Because open pollinated means each kernel on the cob is a seed. We can save these seeds over the winter, plant them back the following spring, and get the same exact corn again. So it's very sustainable, and it makes us seed savers. So it hits a lot of beautiful, sustainable, environmental notes that are very popular right now. This corn you see is red. It is white in the corn on the cob eating stage. It turns red as it dries on the stalk, and we don't harvest till it's this kind of dry. But in between the white of the corn on the cob stage and the red that it is now, it is white with red splotches in it. So the theory is it got its name Bloody Butcher because at that point it looks like a butcher's apron that's gotten bloodied. So I want to go ahead and get us started tasting some bourbon. So the sample that you have on your tasting mat right now is our 4-grain. So this was our first release. We released it in 2019, and it was aged 2 at the time. It has gotten to age up as we have aged up. So now that bourbon that you have in your glass has aged in the barrel for 5 years. So the 4 grains that are in the cup you have at the moment is 70% of the Bloody Butcher corn. It is 15% malted rye, 10% malted wheat, and 5% malted barley. It is 98 proof and has aged in the barrel for 5 years. So hopefully you can taste that and enjoy it and appreciate the flavor difference that the corn brings to it. We do age on our own properties, and I've got a mix of rick houses. I've got 5 that the barrels were actually ricked. Airflow is also hugely important for aging the bourbon. So we have a lot of airflow. So I've got ricked warehouses, and I've just built a palletized warehouse that can hold 15,000 barrels. What you're getting now, what's being handed out now, is bottle and bond. So as they're passing that out, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the corn. We'll get a little bit nerdy about corn. One of the things that attracted me to this corn, I saw where people were growing Bloody Butcher for their own cornbread use. So I thought, well, if it makes good cornbread, it could make good bourbon also. Luckily, I have found that it truly does make a beautiful, beautiful bourbon. So what we have now, but this bottle and bond meets all of the criteria for bottle and bond. It is distilled, aged, barreled, bottled, all at Jeptha Creed. We did not source any bourbon. There's no NGP in any of the things that we're doing. We've done it all the long, slow, hard way. So this bottle and bond is from one season. TTB defines the season being January 1st to the end of June is the spring season. Fall season is the beginning of July to the end of the year. This is from the spring season. All of my bottle and bonds have been from the spring season. So it's all from that 6-month period. It is 75% Bloody Butcher corn. It is 20% malted rye and 5% malted barley. So I get to talk more about corn with this red, white, and blue coming out. What the red, white, and blue literally means is it's made with red corn, white corn, and blue corn. So for our first anniversary, my husband has started growing blue corn. And this is a combination of blue Hopi and blue Claridge. And this is his own combination of the two, so I call it Bruce's Blue. My husband's name is Bruce. So Bruce's Blue. We also grow the white varietal here. This one is called Hickory King. And it is grown a lot in the Appalachian area for moonshine. But it also makes delicious bourbon. So we have the red, the Bloody Butcher. We grew the white. We're growing the blue, red, white, and blue. So for our first anniversary, I had these. So I did a red corn, white corn, blue corn cook, ferment, distillation, barrel aging, all together. It's not a blend. It was cooked this way, fermented this way, distilled this way. It is the exact same mash bill as the bottle and bond you just tasted. It is also 75% corn. Of that corn, it's 1/3 red, 1/3 white, 1/3 blue. Whereas the bottle and bond you had is 100% red. It is 100 proof. It has been aged for 5 years. It again is not bottled and bond. So the next one coming out right now is our 6-year aged wheated. This is our oldest expression that's on the shelf. I held on to the wheated because I just thought it needed more time to age. And now I think it's really, really beautiful. It's our own unique expression of wheated. Before you taste this, if you are expecting Maker's Mark or Weller, just take those thoughts and set them over to the side. That is not what this is. This is the Jeptha Creed Bloody Butcher corn malted wheat wheated. So it is 93 proof. It has aged a minimum of 6 years, and it is our own unique wheated expression. It is much more robust in flavor profile, and I wanted the corn to be able to shine. I wanted its own unique characteristics to be able to really glow and to be really highlighted in all of the bourbons. I think it's particularly expressive in the wheated. So as I was tasting to blend it to have a beautiful expression of Bloody Butcher.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna. I bought a single barrel expression from the distillery. Obviously, every single barrel is going to taste different. This is a 4-grain expression. I think it came out at 6 years, 9 months.
6 years, 9 months. It is 123.07 proof.
So yeah, obviously they're all going to be different. And I think all of our single barrels are phenomenal.
And this is a 4-grain expression.
And it's
4-grain, and it's
it is
the Kentucky Homestead profile. The 4-grain profile you have here today to sample as a single barrel at 123 proof is the Kentucky Homestead profile. So here, hopefully you will get to enjoy some of those artisanal bread, maybe a fruit cobbler, just a little bit of florals. Those are the things in Kentucky Homestead.
All right, well, we just got done with that little event. It was quite interesting, learned a lot of stuff. We'll be visiting old Jeptha Creek when we go out to Kentucky next time. I'm not smoking or anything, it's just 20 damn degrees out here. So, thanks for watching, all that fun shit. We'll see you next time.